Good afternoon. It's May 6th, 2020, middle of the week. So we're looking forward to this Sunday. So the Sunday is Mother's Day, right? So we want to think about our moms. Many of you still have your moms, and many of you, your moms have already gone to be with the Lord. But for those of you who still have your mom and I want you to think about something, doing something, a little exercise that I thought about since we have a lot of time. And so you obviously want to talk to your mom. Some of them live close by, and some of you have moms that live, across the country or whatever, but obviously we can use the telephone to talk to them. Here's an exercise I think is worth having. And talk to your mom, ask your mom about her upbringing or her childhood, and maybe she could talk about some things that you didn't know about as far as her growing up. I think you'll find that interesting, and it's amazing how I talk to people sometimes about their parents, and they'll learn way late in life, I never knew this about my dad, I never knew this about my mom, or they just never really talked about it. Because I was talking to my mom about her mom, which is my grandmother, and she volunteered as a nurse to go from Georgia to New York City during the 1918 epidemic on the flu. And my mother said that she never talked about that. And so she really didn't kind of learn her experience about it. And now she's like, I wish I would have talked to her more about it. Anyway, I was talking to my mom, asking her about her childhood and what it was like growing up. And here's one of the things she told me. It's really interesting. So she's like 11, 12 years old. And she enters a raffle. And she wins the raffle. Now, my mother she was one of 13 siblings, okay? So, and my grandmother was a nurse, so they didn't have much. And my grandmother took the bus to work, which I didn't know that either, until Mom was telling me about all this. And so my mother, 11, 12 years old, I don't know what she paid. I need to ask her what she paid for the raffle ticket. And she won the raffle. Guess what first prize was? It was a brand new car. My mother won a car. And I said, well, what did you do then? I mean, you couldn't drive it. She said, obviously my mom took it, which is my grandmother. And now she could drive her car to work where she didn't know how to drive. So her brothers had to teach her how to drive. And of course, they were much older than my mom. My mom was like third, I think, to the last, second or third to the last. And so the older brothers were like, they were already had families and everything. So they taught her how to drive, and now she could drive to work. So I thought that was a really cool story. So I just say all that to say this kind of a light, deal is think about your mom and talk to her about something other than the what's going on today. Talk to her about what happened in the past so you can learn more about her. When we learn more about our moms and our dads, I think it brings more appreciation on our part for who they are and many times how they lived their lives and what they went through. So anyway, I want to share all that. We look forward to you being here this Sunday. God bless you.